times take change, so must we, that the new time requires new response to new challenges.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك الملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك الملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Welcome to another edition of the program As You Answer the Call. As the world takes measures to contain another deadly COVID-19 variant, Omicron, the federal government is not left out in this drive. It is intensifying efforts to ensure that Nigerians are protected through vaccination. Don't hesitate to get yours now. Once again, welcome to the program As You Answer the Call. I am Rashida Abubakar, your host on the program. In continuation of our review of activities at NACON and how it fared in the year ending, we shall be focusing on steps taken by the Commission and its stakeholders in promoting the Heart Saving Scheme in Nigeria. This in our Spotlight segment shortly. Also in the program, we have our regular segments such as the NACON News Diary, Making the Hajj and the Quiz. All this shortly. Keep watching.
Every Muslim is a potential pilgrim. To make the Hajj possible for the Ummah, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACON, is running a Hajj saving scheme through Jaiz Bank. The scheme allows depositors to gradually save for the Hajj over a period of time. Registration into the Hajj saving scheme is ongoing for all Muslims. Muslims wishing to perform Hajj can be enrolled into the scheme through the following outlets: NACON offices across the country, state pilgrims welfare boards, agencies and commissions, any branch of Jaiz Bank in the country. Enrollment can also be done directly by logging into dedicated sites for the scheme. Let's participate and support the Hajj saving scheme for better Hajj services.
Thank you for staying with us. Let's begin the program with the news diary as presented from our studio.
The coordinator of the Hajj Institute of Nigeria, Dr. Aliu Tanku, has led NACON board members, including its chairman, Alhaji Zikrullah Kulle Hassan, on an inspection of facilities at the Hajj Institute of Nigeria. The inspection was undertaken to assess the level of work done for the takeoff of the institute. The facilities inspected are classes, boardroom, and offices.
We're supposed to have 4 staffs that will be occupying this.
Also inspected was the ongoing work for the construction of a clinic at the institute.
One important thing is that we are pleased to say that the Commission met the specifications of the Ministry of Health, having about 17 rooms, which is that is here. In addition, we even had a spare room, and then we quickly used it. We said we are going to have a gym. So there is going to be a gym there. So it's a multiple advantage. And when I was here, I was very impressed. Yesterday with the committee, we went around and we even saw the equipment. They are ready.
Having a clinic at the institute is part of the requirements set by the National Board for Technical Education, MBTE, for the establishment of the Hajj Institute of Nigeria. Recently, a team from the MBTE had inspected the facilities to ensure they meet the necessary standards to carry out academic activities. Meanwhile, Adamawa State Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri has sworn into office Imam Bapare Umar as the new chairman of the State Muslim Pilgrims Welfare Commission. Speaking at the event which held at the Government House Conference Hall in Yola, Governor Ahmadu Fintiri called on the newly appointed chairman to bring his wealth of experience to bear in the service of the Pilgrims Commission for better Hajj management in the state. The governor further urged him to intensify pilgrims' awareness, particularly to those coming from rural areas of the state. Governor Fintiri further assured the Commission of the state government's support in order to carry out its responsibilities smoothly. In his remark, The new chairman of the Pilgrims Commission, Imam Bopare Umar, thanked the governor for the appointment, saying he will justify the confidence reposed in him and his team.
Alhamdulillah, you are still watching As You Answer the Call, a public enlightenment presentation that keeps you abreast of the activities of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACON, and other Hajj-related matters. In the course of the year under review, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACON, and its critical stakeholders took measures to popularize as well as promote the acceptance of the Hajj savings scheme in Nigeria. For the details of how this was carried out, stay tuned for the next segment, Spotlight.
لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك.
The official launching and sensitization of the Hajj 7 scheme for the North Central Zone in Nasarawa State. The ceremony took place on Wednesday, the 10th of March 2021 at Aquedomak Banquet Hall, Government House, Lafia, the Nasarawa State capital. Among the high-level officials that graced the ceremony were Nasarawa State Governor, Engineer Abdullahi Suley, his deputy, Dr. Emmanuel Agbadu, Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Muhammad Obandoma, and Emir of Kefi, Dr. Shehu Chindoya Musa, and other traditional rulers across Nasarawa State. Lending support to the mobilization program were the executive secretaries of 6 states' Pilgrims Welfare Boards and the FCT. Nasarawa State Governor, Engineer Abdullahi Suley, commended the management of NACON and Jais Bank for making steady efforts towards actualizing the Hajj 7 scheme in Nigeria.
Let me also join in commending the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria under the leadership of the current chairman CEO for this laudable initiative at contributing to the general improvement of the economy as well as living standard of our people. I must acknowledge the goodwill of Jais Bank by partnering with the Commission to ensure the success of this scheme.
Governor Abdullahi Suley said implementing the Hajj 7 scheme in Nigeria could not have come at a better time.
It is pertinent to state that the scheme is actually a perspective for the Muslim pilgrims, and it cannot be overemphasized, coming at a time when the era of subsidizing religious activities is gradually being phased out by government. With the introduction of the scheme, citizens are given the luxury of flexible system of contributing with the benefits of generating profits and deposits. This is coming at a time that this administration welcomes, and I pray that all our intending pilgrims, rather than keeping your money with the government, you will rather put it in this type of scheme.
The governor disclosed that with such a scheme in place, funds for Hajj operations will always be available for officials to plan ahead. Speaking at the occasion, NACON chairman Alhaji Zikrullah Kunle Hassan said this Hajj 7 scheme was designed to ensure that Hajj management in Nigeria is in tune with international best practices.
The Hajj 7 scheme is a contribute to the 7 scheme enshrined in the National Hajj Commission Establishment Act 2006 and has been the offering for more than a decade, but was brought to fruition by the current board, which I share. We feel it's an idea whose time has come and which is quite crucial and a dream come true for all of us all if Hajj must be taken to this next level as it is done in some parts of the world.
While appreciating Nasarawa State Governor for his support, the NACON boss stressed the need for stakeholders to play their part actively.
However, the reality for the success of the scheme depends on all of us to propagate and support in every way through encouraging our people to key into this noble scheme. Therefore, as we rest from here today, we must all go to work to preach the message of the Hajj 7 scheme. Finally, I want to thank and express my heartfelt appreciation to His Excellency, the State Governor of Nasarawa State, and all the stakeholders present here. Your presence reflects the spirit of oneness among the good people of Nasarawa State, and also a demonstration of the resolve by key stakeholders to key into this initiative and ensure its successful implementation.
On his part, the Emir of Lafia and Chairman Council of Chiefs, Nasarawa State, Justice Sidi Bage, who was represented by the Emir of Kefi, Dr. Shehu Chindoya Musa, described the scheme as a welcome development. Chairman, House Committee on Pilgrims Affairs, Honorable Abubakar Hassan Nalaraba, who spoke in Hausa, urged Muslims to participate in the Hajj 7 scheme because of its numerous advantages.
We have to appreciate the National Hajj Commission for implementing Section 7 of its established act, because it will make Hajj easy for Nigerians.
An kama da sauki ba sai ka sayar da saniyanka ko shanunka kafin ka iya biyan kudin aikin hajji ba. Ba sai ka ɗauki kudinka ka shiga na 'yan damfara kafin ka ji aikin hajji ba. Kuma idan ka ba da wannan kudin sha Allah duk abin da aka samu na riba aka juya wannan kudi za ka samu kai ma riba akan kudinka.
For those that want to register, idan kana son ka ma register yanzu akwai NJIS Bank.
Still, during the year under review, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria (NACON) unveiled the Hajj 7 scheme and sensitization campaign in Bauchi State for the Northeast Zone. The event took place at the newly constructed Bauchi State Hajj Camp near Abubakar Tafawa Balewa International Airport. Bauchi State Governor Senator Abdul Qadir Bala Muhammad led a high-level government officials to the launching of the scheme. The officials include the State Deputy Governor Senator Baba Taylor, Speaker, Bauchi State House Assembly Honorable Abubakar Suleiman, Secretary to the State Government Alhaji Muhammad Baba, Emirs of Das, Misau, Katagum were also present, while the Emir of Bauchi was represented by Galadiman Bauchi Alhaji Ibrahim Said Jahun. Also present were the 6 executive secretaries of the Pilgrims Welfare Boards from the zone.
The scheme we are launching today provides a...
Launching the Hajj 7 scheme, Governor Abdul Qadir Bala Muhammad said with the introduction of the scheme, Nigeria has renewed the hope of Nigerians wishing to perform the Hajj, as well as instill financial discipline and saving culture among the people.
Adoption of this scheme in Nigeria will assist citizens across the social strata to save over a period of time for the purpose of Hajj operation. At the moment, the Nigerian pilgrim is expected to pay not less than 1.5 million naira to perform the Hajj. As a result of global economic meltdown, which is further aggravated by COVID-19, it is becoming difficult for the common man to perform Hajj. In fact, some have given up the hope of performing Hajj in their lifetime. However, the scheme we are launching today provides a platform with renewed hope and vigor.
The governor further encouraged NACON officials and other stakeholders to explore ways that could bring down the cost of Hajj, saying this is what the government of President Muhammad Buhari stands for.
This scheme will definitely, in the coming months, go through the integrity test. I have the full confidence in you. Inshallah, you will pass the test. In addition to the proper and efficient management of the deposits, I would like to advise you to continue to explore all avenues of reducing the cost of Hajj in Nigeria.
NACON Chairman Alhaji Zikrullah Kulle Hassan expressed happiness for the support given by the government and the people of Bauchi State towards the successful implementation of the Hajj 7 scheme. While applauding the efforts of his predecessors, Alhaji Zikrullah said the introduction of the Hajj 7 scheme is to place Hajj management at par with international best practices. The NACON chairman highlighted the many benefits associated with the Hajj 7 scheme in Nigeria. These include safeguarding savings of intending pilgrims against the hazards of fraudsters, fire outbreaks, theft that may arise from traditional savings methods. Intending pilgrims need not sell or dispose their personal assets to pay for Hajj anymore. The scheme will enhance planning in feeding, accommodation, and flight schedules. Contributors will become vibrant and active investors. It also offers subsidy for future reduction in Hajj fares. Other advantages of the scheme include job creation, provide economic power and support to the Muslim Ummah, boost Nigeria's economy and its gross domestic product (GDP), as well as provide every Muslim the one and only reliable route to perform Hajj without depending on rich relations or government sponsorship. He then appreciated all stakeholders in the Northeast geopolitical zone for their support, calling on Muslims to promote the Hajj 7 scheme. Speaker, Bauchi State House of Assembly, Honorable Abubakar Suleiman, and the Emir of Katagum spoke at the occasion.
As a lawmaker, I want to assure the beneficiaries, or rather those trying to save their money in this aspect, that we, the lawmakers at the state level, will go and critically look into this savings scheme with a view to coming up with a law that will protect people's funds. It is our responsibility as the people's representative to ensure that the property and life of people are protected.
Making it easy for Muslims to travel to Hajj. Other countries have practiced it, and it is very, very successful. And I wish to inform Your Excellency that we'll do our best to enlighten the people on the need to key into this kind of savings.
Also during the year under review, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria (NACON) launched the scheme and sensitization campaigns in Benin for South-South and Ebonyi for South-East. Registration for enrollment into the Hajj 7 scheme is ongoing, as stakeholders are determined to ensure the success of the scheme in Nigeria. Since the introduction of the Hajj 7 scheme in Nigeria, stakeholders have been intensifying efforts to rally around public support for the scheme. A stakeholders meeting was held in June this year to evaluate how the scheme is faring since its introduction in 2020. At the occasion, NACON Chairman Alhaji Zikrullah Kulle Hassan and the Managing Director of Jais Bank, Hassan Usman, had this to say.
The purpose of this meeting is to see how to drive it to a very big success. Believe that this is going to be the most important thing we'll ever be able to do as a board.
The communication, as I mentioned to the chairman, we have had an interim budget for this year, and so far we spent well over 60 million naira disseminating information both on the radio, on TV, the social media, the radio, and also we do one-on-one interaction with the ulama because they are very critical to this.
In furtherance of this position, stakeholders are paying greater attention to the consolidation and improvement on the gains recorded in the years ahead.
MashaAllah, the program is As You Answer the Call. Coming up next is Making the Hajj.
Many supplications are recommended for pilgrims in the course of Hajj or Umrah. The prominent one is the Talbiyah. What does Talbiyah stand for? When and where are pilgrims expected to recite the Talbiyah? And in what manner? Tonight on Making the Hajj, Sheikh Hamisu Suleiman answers these and other questions. He begins by explaining the meaning and significance of the Talbiyah.
Because we are answering the call made by our father Nabiullah Ibrahim when Allah said, وَعَذِّنْ فِي النَّاسِ, proclaim among mankind to come and perform the Hajj. So that announcement, then you say, لَبَّيْكَ, I answer the call of my Lord. لَبَّيْكَ Allahumma labbaik. That's the meaning. I answer the call of my Lord. لَبَّيْكَ لَا شَرِيكَ لَكَ. Oh my Lord, I proclaim and I answer your call. You have no partner. Inna alhamda, all thanks, wa ni'mata, all favor, laka is for you, Allah. Wal mulk, and power belongs to you. La sharika lak. There is no other object to be worshipped except you alone. This is what you are proclaiming, you are announcing your belief in the monetarism of Islamic monetarism.
When are pilgrims expected to begin reciting the Talbiyah in the course of Hajj or Umrah? In what manner should the Talbiyah be recited?
Talbiyah from right from the time you put on your ihram, and it's recommended that if you do labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, innal hamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika. After doing it about 5 times, you pause. Then you do Salat al-Nabi. Then you pray for yourself, for your country, for your people, for your leaders. Then you continue again.
What are the different ways in which the Talbiyah should be recited by male and female pilgrims?
Men should say it aloud, but females should say it with their low voice. Although they should say that they will be hearing it, not inside. No, labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la. And not that somebody will be saying it and you'll be following it. No. Everybody should engage himself or doing his own.
Must pilgrims be chanting the Talbiyah in all the locations where Hajj rites are observed?
Well, everywhere. The only step you stop is the 10th of Zulhijjah. When you are, the first day you are going to throw your Jamara. When you are at the Jamara, then you change it to Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, wa lillahi alhamd. That's where you change it. But throughout, even when you are in Arafah, you are in Muzdalifah, you will be saying it. Although you are advised to be saying other things, that supplications, as I said earlier, La ilaha illallah, wahdahu la sharika la, la'ul mulk wa la'ul hamd, wa huwa ala kulli. The same thing. What you are saying in Talbiyah is the same thing you are saying here, but in another form.
Sheikh Hamisu Suleiman urges prospective pilgrims to ensure that they take advantage of the weekly enlightenment programs in their states in order to acquaint themselves with the Hajj rites and the different supplications to be offered while performing the Hajj.
Alhamdulillah. Up next is the quiz. Welcome to the quiz segment. The question in the last episode was, how is performing combined and shortened prayers different in Mina and Arafat? The correct answer is, in Arafat, Zuhr and Asr are shortened and combined, while in Mina, they are shortened but not combined. The winner is Khalid Ismail from Kaduna South, Kaduna State. He provided the answer ahead of others. Khalid Ismail will be contacted on how Nakon will reach him with the prize he won. A quiz winner will get 25,000 Naira cash prize. This is part of Nakon's effort in social investment in Nigeria. Now to the quiz of this week, and the question is, name 2 Hajj rites that pilgrims perform during their stay in Mina. I repeat, name 2 Hajj rites that pilgrims perform during their stay in Mina. Text your answer to the number showing on your screen. The winner will be the first person whose correct answer is received. All answers should carry the name and location of sender. Good luck and happy viewing. Once again, good luck to you. Before we round off the program, we take some messages from our viewers, including questions seeking clarification. Umar Jada from Adamawa State sent in the first message. It reads, Assalamu alaikum Nakon. We are delighted with the way the Commission is carrying out its Pilgrims Enlightenment programs. Kudos to the chairman, his team and the entire staff of Nakon. The second message came from Wahid Ainde from Oyo State. It says, Salam, I am a regular viewer of this program. It educates me a lot. May Allah continue to bless and protect Nakon. Viewers seeking clarification or have questions to ask on any matter relating to Hajj and Umrah management and operations can do so through this program. Relevant officers will be contacted to respond appropriately. We also welcome your messages, comments, observations and questions through our mobile number and other social media platforms. Remember, you can stop the spread of coronavirus by complying with all preventive measures. Let's support our government in the fight against coronavirus. That's it on this edition of the program As You Answer the Call. Join me same time next week for another package. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك